What can kill you in a literal split second? The sudden stop of a fall. Well put. Those chomp chomp doors from the original Prince of Persia game. And I know what I'm doing this morning. Sticking your dick in them? An atomic bomb. If it lands right on you. Sure. Edit. I obviously know nothing about atomic bombs. Of all the people to be killed by an atomic bomb, he was the only one to get crushed by it. High voltage. Danger. Danger. When we touch, when we kiss. An explosive shockwave will turn you from biology into physics pretty quickly. Depends how close. Pretty quickly must equal pretty close. Calling your teacher mom in high school. I mean, we have all done it, you just got to know when to say it for maximum effect. I couldn't do my homework because I broke both of my arms. Mom. False vacuum decay. It would literally annihilate the entire planet before we even knew it was here. Don't give 2020 ideas like it needs our help. In a literal split second, space fabric tears right where you are. That's only to an outside observer, but it'd still kill you and probably everyone else on Earth. Aren't all deaths instant? You're alive. You're alive. You're alive. You're dead. Stephen Wright. I went to a library and asked where is the self-help section. Librarian said that would defeat the purpose. Stephen Wright. I couldn't repair your brakes, so I made your horn louder. Stephen Wright. The quickest would likely have to do with space, like a false vacuum decay or gamma ray burst pointed at us. We can only hope. Oh my dude, some of us wouldn't mind living. Pianos falling on you from a height. Toon killed his brother, dropped a piano on his head. Remember me, Eddie, when I killed your brother? I talked just like this. Most farm equipment can do that. It only takes one mistake to get shredded into chunks of meat without the machine even slowing down. It's possible to die a slow death too. Like my uncle, who bled out while praying after his hand got ducked up while cleaning some equipment on the field. My uncle's father was killed when a tractor tipped over on him. The way I heard it, his family thought he had been out for a long time and someone went looking for him. When they found him, he was still, barely, apparently, alive. And then died within a couple minutes of them getting there. A different uncle got his hands mangled in a piece of equipment at his job. He was rushed to the hospital, had emergency surgery to amputate some fingers, and died a few hours later from aspirating his vomit. He was 42 years old with 7 children. Sorry to hear about your uncle, Anne. Thanks for the memories. Arc flash. Beat me to it. Duck arc flashes. A brain aneurysm. Scroll too far for this. Zero warning. Just blip, you're dead. Scary. Scary shit. Took my aunt out in exactly that manner. Came in from working in the field all day. Sat down on her truck's tailgate to cool off. And she was gone. Crazy how fast it occurs. Nice try 2020. A small dick comment from a girl. Accidentally entered the bathroom when my older brother was in the shower when I was 11. Didn't even see a thing tbh. But the leverage I had on him afterwards, whenever he'd play it cool, inviting his friends over, was worth gold. I'm sorry bro. Really? Wait, what? Are you saying you would blackmail your own brother with his small penis? Letting your mom count to 3. An protagonist touching his sword handle. 3 sword style. Apostrophe. I never thought I would see a One Piece reference here. Mom, after she told you to get the chicken out to Thor, but you forgot until you heard the garage door open. Being 1 meter away from the sun. Also being 1000 kilometers away from the sun. Also being 1,000,000,000 kilometers from the sun. Anything after driving into it full speed. Peanut. A giant Acme boxing glove on a spring, connected to a pressure plate in the middle of the road/sidewalk. It kills coyotes pretty slowly. Falling coconut. You gotta watch out for those. Gunshot. In the right spot. Yeah. 20mm shell to the back of the head. The wind speeds on Neptune are fast enough to rip you shreds, and a nuke can vaporize your entire body. I've read about victims of the Hiroshima bombing that were basically turned into shadows on walls and the ground. The sound of my wife's voice when she's annoyed. I also choose this guy's wife's annoyed voice. Please tell me when you find out. Maybe tell us just before you find out. Any bomb at close range would kill you instantly. Being too close to an atomic bomb when it explodes. In Hiroshima, I believe, anyone within a 1,000 yard radius was instantly vaporized. So yeah, that. It's said to have happened to a distant relative of mine. Ninjas. Alex Trebek says I should accept that answer. It's not in the form of a question. 2,700 tons of ammonia nitrate. Texting while driving. It'll be home in 2 meses sirens. Snake. Snark. Some sort of heat laser that comes from a supernova blast. The laser travels at the speed of light. You and everything that lives on that planet will instantly be vaporized. It would happen so fast, you wouldn't be able to perceive the pain. Edit. Just came back from work, and I'm incredibly sorry for spreading misinformation about something that I had almost no knowledge of. If I made you pissed off or scared, I'm sorry. There are some pretty bright people here who knew way more about this than me obviously. And again, I'll say it one last time. I'm sorry. Gamma rays? No. Heat laser. A ducking nuke. Or just ducking a nuke. Nukes require extremely precise and coordinated events to start a chain reaction. Ducking a nuke could conceivably mess with that enough that it wouldn't detonate. The fissile material would irradiate you, and the conventional explosives intended to start the bomb would blow your dick off, but you'd take a while to die. A baby zombie. I feel this. I want an option before creating a world asking if I could have those pose removed from the game. Asian mom's slippers at 1080 miles per hour hitting me in the chest. Snap goes the peanut. When you are having fun with your friends, but forgot to do a task your mother gave you to do, and she is coming home in 10 minutes, but you didn't notice the message that she sent, which says, coming home now. Make sure your room is clean. Apostrophe. That's plain evil right there. My brother's wife once jokingly called my mom to complain that, coming home 1 hour early, she found the home in a complete mess and my brother playing PS4. My mom replied with, no warning. No yelling. Blessed be my mom for always calling 30 minutes before reaching home, knowing we'd be rushing around to do the chores in record time. Now that's one good and proper mom. Delta P. When it's gotcha. It's gotcha. A sharp touch iron. Lightning strikes. You die inside the split second you see. We're just friends. Does that count? Being an astronaut and getting hit in the head by a pebble-sized meteoroid. Texting while driving. No message is worth it. Put your phone down. An aneurysm. SCP-173. 50 BMG. AM towers for sure. You're not wrong there. Touch the antenna while Spirit in the Sky is playing 2XD. Maybe being struck by lightning. In some cases. Morgues. Being crushed. 2020 is trying to figure out the coolest thing to do in December. A 50 megaton nuke exploding a kilometer away. Brain aneurysm. It's the silent killer. A baby with a gun. Or a full man's body with a baby's legs and a knife. If that abomination has to chase you in order to kill you, I'm pretty sure you won't have a quick death. How has nobody said a headshot? It destroys your brain and kills you before you even feel anything. You won't even know what happened. What happened? Car accidents. Unfortunately, most do not die instantly. That's just what they tell the family to make them feel better. Question was, what can kill you in a literal split second? A big truck at full speed. NGL. Read that as a big duck. That might work too. Gamma ray. Getting hit by a random truck. An explosion of hypermassive star. I'm invincible until the moment star explode. My aunt was stabbed to death and died in literally seconds, so I guess stabbed to death. Anything can if you use enough force. Stupidity. A piano falling on your head. A very high impact car accident. A 2700 kilogram ammonium nitrate blast. An axe. Gun. Using bad technique to cut down a tree. Nuclear blast. Quasars. Electricity. Hydrologic press. Cross and grip. Breathing in certain chemicals, like sulfuric acid. Literally dead within a moment if you even take a whiff of sulfuric acid or sulfur dioxide. Birds have been seen flying through pockets of the gas and just drop dead instantly. Catholic Jewish guilt. Don't believe me? Try inheriting that. Close bracket. A goose. Putting your head inside a particle accelerator. I know the story, but that's extreme luck, and I'm telling you to put your entire head. Wood chipper. It's so fast that the person next to you probably won't have even seen you get sucked up. A stamping press. A house cat, if he knows where to bite. A mad black mom with a leather belt. Being sucked in head first into a tree chipper. My god, what a way to go. Or sucked into a plane engine. I can't even imagine. Crushing your nose into your brain. Death ray from space. You won't know it immediately, but a radioactive source going prompt critical. Nuclear bomb exploding on you, heart attack. 1 billion volts electric discharge, bullet lodged between your eyes, a rock punching your balls. A bullet. Not looking both ways. Being sucked into an aeroplane turbine. A black hole devouring the earth. The implosion from going beyond crush depth in a submarine. Everyone on board dead in milliseconds, and not enough time to feel pain or even register that the event is happening. Just instantaneous death. A blow to the underside of your nose could in theory shatter the sphenoid bone and send a shard of it upwards into your medulla. Being on the surface of a neutron star. Getting there won't be fun though. A warehouse / ship full of nearly 3,000 tons of fertilizer your government knowingly left to sit for 6 ducking years, knowing it's the greatest explosive oxidizer known to man. Explosive decompression. A single drop of pure nicotine. Fire hoses apparently. A coworker of my grandfather, both of whom were firefighters, lost control of a fire hose. The brass nozzle whipped around and smashed the side of his head. He was dead before he hit the ground. My head getting sliced off. A car falling on me. A headshot. Anything that can crush, mutilate, or slice your head can kill you. BTW, why do you want to know this? Getting hit by a 50 BMG or more powerful bullet in your head or chest. A 20mm round or more powerful will pretty much turn you into soup regardless of where it hits you. A large rock. A text convo. Ants. Getting your head stomped on by an elephant. A heat-seeking missile shot from a crazy ex. to 750 tons of improperly stored ammonium nitrate. If you can focus hard enough, a stroke. Thanos' snap. It's not the fire that kills you. It's the sud. Stop at the end. A nuclear blast at her feet. A neck snap. Messing with the fabric of time, splitting a second, if you will. A malfunctioning transporter beam. Oh, wait, never mind. Being crushed, having your neck snapped, getting shot in the head, getting zapped with enough voltage, exorcism gone wrong, strong enough shockwave, getting a heavy ass object dropped on you. There's a lot of things. Are you okay? Yo mama's so fired. Guns war demps in derb like electricity, basically anything piercing or crushing your brain. My happiness. Anything if you know how to use it. If you think about it, anything, you'll die in a split second. The process of dying might be a few minutes, but the death will last a split second. Being split down the middle. The truth. co/co /2 carbon monoxide/dioxide intoxication during a fire in a closed building. Imagine running into a building filled with dense black smoke to rescue someone. You'd suffocate from the inside in seconds and fall unconscious by inhaling 3-4 times. Up to 90% of deaths during a fire are caused by intoxication. German source. Differential pressure in underwater environments. Hitting your head on a flat surface at just the right angle/impact. It's so odd, because you can fall and hit your head really hard many times with no damage, besides maybe a concussion. Or you can fall and hit it just right to the point that you're instantly dead. My GFified and I heard chocolate. The bubble containing the universe shifts and everything instantly disappears. Hot steam. People underestimate it, but in steam pipe incidents the person involved can literally be near vaporized instantly due to the heats at which the steam is kept. OH. A penny dropped from a high surface. They can become bullets. Horsehoof to the head or chest. Bullet through the base of your skull. A mood. The glance when you're caught changing after a really cold swim. Calling your teacher mom. Maybe aortic dissection. Brain aneurysm. Taking your helmet off in space. Watching TV in Birret. Kill, player name. Fun fact, not decapitation. After decapitation your brain actually retains some level of consciousness for about 5 seconds. Despite the belief that the guillotine is a painless way to go, it actually ends up being excruciatingly painful because you're still alive for just a couple seconds after you lose your head. Have a nice day. Spontaneous combustion. Nuclear explosion. Any big explosion really. Black hole. Instant sun exposure. If these happened right next to you, I would imagine you would be dead before you even realized what happened. The nuke depends. If you are hiding somewhere far enough away from the blast then you could survive the blast and shock, but not the rads. You can survive anything if you're far enough away. Cancer? Hundreds of inches. Lava? Hundreds of feet. Bombs? Hundreds of miles. Focused energy beams? Hundreds of AU. False vacuum decay? Hundreds of light years. Firing squad. Explosives. That explosion in Birret. An assassin. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.